business to take care of, so he's coming out of the shortest retirement to date. The tweet read, "These past 2 months, I've realized my place is still on the field and not in the stands. That time will come, but it's not now. I love my teammates and I love my supportive family. They make it all possible. I'm coming back for my 23rd season in Tampa, unfinished business, LFG." Another quarterback making news. The Vikings are signing Kirk Cousins to a 1-year, $35 million fully guaranteed extension. The Cardinals and Zach Ertz have agreed to a 3-year, $31.65 million deal. And the Cowboys and Michael Gallup have agreed to a 5-year, $62.5 million deal. Gallup tore the ACL in his left knee in January, but the Cowboys appear optimistic about his outlook in 2022. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Taco Bell presents a get-out-of-bedtime story. It's time to wake up from this amazing dream, even though you're jet skiing on lemonade. How extreme! And oh, look at that. You just won the lottery. Is that a castle? Take the keys. It's your property. What's better than swimming in space? Just wait for the big reveal. It's Taco Bell breakfast, and it's actually real. So it's time to wake up and bid your dreams farewell, because toasted breakfast burritos are waiting for you, only at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell locations near you during breakfast hours only.
My sign is a potential customer's first impression, so it needs to be perfect.
It's possible at Staples.
There are 4 other bakeries within 5 blocks of here. My shop needs to stand out.
Also possible. With Staples print and marketing services, small businesses can print big with wide format signs and banners. Right now, get $10 off custom printed signs, banners, and posters when you spend $50 or more. Create your sign at Staples, the working and learning store. N326. Visit staples.com/signage for details.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230, KXO, El Centro, California. We are also your March Madness headquarters. Well, okay, I know the fair ended yesterday, but NCAA men's basketball tournament, March Madness, kicks off tomorrow, and we've got game. Yeah, lots of games for you. Yeah, have you checked your bracket lately? Even if you don't know anything at all about the NCAA men's basketball, yeah, you got in a bracket, right? Yeah, just like one of those Super Bowl pools or, World Series pools. Yeah, you don't care who wins as long as your bracket pays off. Anyway, San Diego State made it into the tournament. It was kind of an iffy situation after they lost in the Mountain West Conference Championship, but they are in the tournament and going to have to play their way in to see how far they can go. Morning, Gene.
Good morning.
Do we know what time it is?
Well, I did run into some people over the weekend, and a few of them, it happened to them. They woke up late, overslept, whatever you want to call it. They got confused.
Well, I'm easily confused, but I made it through. Other than it was too early to get out of bed this morning.
Yeah, that's that after effect. That hang on.
So
yes.
But we did, and it will take me probably about 6 weeks to adjust.
This is the one that's tough for people to adjust to.
Yeah, but we can, and we will adjust.
So is that a promise, a threat, or what?
Yeah, that's a promise. Okay. What choice do we have, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. So did you have fun at the fair?
Yeah. Had some, of course, not that they haven't in the past years, but I don't know, this year the grounds people that they had, the entertainment, they seemed to really be on top of things.
They really did, and very personable, just the right people to be doing what they're doing, right?
Yeah, handpicked.
I suppose.
And it looks like hats off to Alan Phillips for such a job well done.
Yeah, and kind of having to do most of it on the fly.
Yeah. So, more than so to speak, yes.
okay, what are the rules today? What can we do? What can't we do? And
you can't do that. We just changed that.
Yeah. And about a week before the fair opened, we can have some exhibits and vendors in some of the buildings.
Yeah, last minute they got the word.
So, and I know, like you, I got to see some people that, in this year, I hadn't seen them for 2 years.
Yep.
Some of them you see only at the fair.
Yeah, anyway. And then, the pandemic on top of that.
Yeah. So, anyway, I worked the first weekend in the 50-plus mile-an-hour winds, and you had the perfect weather this weekend.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Yes.
Very much so.
Okay. So while you were busy at the fair, I was busy in the backyard working, and I got to call our old buddy Gary Coombs again.
Yeah, what are you going to call him?
Well, I'm going to, hey, Gary, I got another problem with the sprinkler system. So,
yeah.
He's the sprinkler whisperer.
Yeah.
So,
Professor.
Yes. Anyway, we'll be giving him a call to bail me out so we can move right along.
Well, Gary, you might have already heard it then, Carroll talking to you. Anyway, but you're going to need to work on mine too. I'm waiting.
And over the weekend, I actually gave Duchess a bath. I know you met Duchess, and I really haven't talked much about Duchess, but Duchess likes to get a bath. So,
well, I thought you were going to bring Duchess out to the fair.
We were going to, and then things just got kind of turned around in other areas, so we didn't have a chance.
Made a wrong turn on the freeway,
I suppose. Duchess, by the way, is not quite 2-year-old standard poodle. She actually is the brother of Louie, the standard poodle that Pam and I raised, and she started her training as a seeing eye dog, and they're backed up because of COVID and all the issues accompanying both dogs and puppy raisers and people. She has gone through about 6 or 8 weeks of formal guide dog training, and they got backed up, and she was going to be sitting in the kennel for about 2 months. So they asked us if we would puppy sit. So we've been fostering her, and she is a sweetheart. You've met her, and she's she's a beautiful dog. Duchess, the name fits her, and just a sweetheart. So anyway, she got a bath, and then we got some playtime.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you gave her a bath and that's her favorite thing.
Well, one of her favorite things.
One of her favorite things.
Yeah, her favorite thing is peanut butter.
Well, how could you not like peanut butter?
You got it. And dogs especially love peanut butter and cheese.
And cheese, yes.
Yep. Okay. Anyway, Duchess, we have had Duchess out and around, and she'll be getting out and around a little bit more.
That's a threat or a warning?
That's just a promise.
Promise, okay.
Okay. Are you ready for news?
We've got news coming up. We've got some winners coming up, too.
Yeah. We've got to look at World and California news headlines to begin with, and it's all brought to you by your friends in the business at Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
Reasons, both sides say, with both expressing cautious optimism. CBS's Steve Futterman reports.
One Ukraine official says Russia is starting to talk constructively. A Russian official says there is a possibility of draft agreements. This could be just diplomatic talk, though. Reaching any agreement will likely not be easy.
Moscow has banned another major social media platform. CBS's Monica Ricks has that.
Russia blocked 80 million users from Instagram at midnight, citing discrimination against Russian media. The The Kremlin's already banned Facebook for similar reasons, but the head of Instagram is calling the ban wrong, tweeting about 80% of Russian users follow accounts outside their country.
And London's Daily Telegraph reports doctors treating Russian wounded in neighboring Belarus have been banned from admitting that's what they're doing, apparently for fear of damaging morale inside Russia. CBS News Special Report, I'm Vicki Barker.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. As of today, masks are no longer required but strongly recommended at public schools in California. This kindergarten teacher isn't ready to give up her mask just yet.
Kindergarten especially, they want to see their teacher smile. They want to see the expression when I'm teaching letters and sounds. But I will be keeping that mask on for the rest of this year. I feel like that's what I have to do.
Some school districts are opting to keep a mask mandate despite guidance from the state. Fresno police have arrested a gang member after two boys were stabbed inside Fashion Fair Mall Saturday night. It happened during a fight involving up to 15 people. This is Fresno Councilmember Tyler Maxwell.
We're going to do everything within our power to address the increasing violence at Fashion Fair Mall. This next week, I'll be meeting with the chief, the mayor, as well as the management of the mall to discuss next steps.
And finally, Los Angeles firefighters have been able to successfully contain a brush fire at the Hansa Dam to 4 acres. Steve Clausen, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning. Gene, we missed birthdays, and we need to get these birthdays in. So we got local birthdays, okay?
Okay, go crazy.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Maggie Cannon, Angela Machado, Cassandra Williams, Clarissa Garcia, Connie Brown, Donnie Kilgore, Gilbert Espinoza, Isabel Valencia, John Ledoux, Marco Flores, Matthew Ortega, Patricia Amadon, Ralph Sabala, Roy Garcia, Sonia Del Rio, Viola Celis, Scarlett Ruiz, Thomas Ramirez, Ruben Pinuelas, and happy 101st birthday, 101-year-old Phyllis Westcott. Happy birthday from KXO.
At Wendy's, March is madness. With our breakfast Baconator. Sausage, egg, and Swiss croissant, both made with fresh cracked eggs, or even a honey butter chicken biscuit. And we're just getting warmed up. Get 50% off the official breakfast of March Madness when you order through the Wendy's app. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
For a limited time at participating Wendy's via app offer only. Account registration required. No discount applies to taxes or fees. Not valid with any other offer.
I need 4 more of the biscuit carnitas, 2 burnt end platters, 3...
The kitchen at Kai's Barbecue is firing on all cylinders.
Greg, help me bring these to the pickup counter.
He needs food runners who can hit the ground quickly.
86 on the chicken and we're short-staffed. Let's pick it up.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
It's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Monday morning, the statewide primary election is set for June 7th. So far, the Imperial County ballot is almost set. Several local races are already being contested. The Board of Supervisors District 1 race is set with 3 candidates, Jong S. Kim, Bryant Jesus Fabula Luna, and incumbent Jesus Eduardo Escobar are on the ballot. The District 3 race will see incumbent Ray Castillo challenged by John Hawk and Carlos Zaragoza. The district attorney's race filing period has been extended since incumbent Gilbert Otero has not filed for re-election. Already on the ballots are George Marquez, Jason Amavisca, Mario Vela, and Edgar Garcia. Filing for Imperial County Sheriff has also been extended, with Ray Luera not seeking re-election. Fred Miramontes and Hilton Smith have filed. In Imperial Irrigation District Division 1, Andrew Aravalo has challenging incumbent Alex Cardenas. The filing for IID Division 3 has been extended, as incumbent James Hanks is not seeking re-election. Don Campbell, Ramon Castro, Gina Dockstetter, and Maria Nava-Frolich have entered the race. IID Division 5 Director Norma Sierra Galindo is being challenged by Karen Eugenio. The filing for the Auditor Controller has been extended. So far, Karina Alvarez and Margarita Magallanes will be on the ballot. The clerk recorder race will have incumbent Chuck Story facing Jacob Nicholas Rodriguez. Assessor Robert Menville will run against Ricardo Avila. Filing for the county treasurer tax collector is extended, as Karen Vogel is not running. Susan Bermudez is the only name on the ballot so far. County superintendent of schools Todd Fennell is unopposed. There are 2 seats on the Imperial County Superior Court bench. On the ballot, Judge Jeffrey Jones will face off against Kevin Miraslati Kelly. Judge Polly Flores Jr. is unopposed. KXO News Time is 7:44.
It's time for The Works. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center suggests The Works. It includes tire rotation and pressure check, brake inspection, fluid top-off, battery test, check the belts and hoses, and a synthetic blend oil change with up to 6 quarts of oil and filter. You can't beat The Works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at El Centro Motors, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall.
In other local news, a traffic accident closed Evan Hughes Highway Friday afternoon. The accident on West Evan Hughes was reported at about 1 p.m. A vehicle struck a utility pole and knocked down the pole and left wires dangling. The highway was closed between Austin and Forester Road to allow AT&T crews on the scene to repair the damage. The closure was expected to last at least until midnight at that time. And the 19th Annual Children's and Families Health Fair, it will be held March 16th. It'll be hosted by the Calipatria Unified School District and the Imperial County Families District Commission. The 19th Annual Fair will be held at the Grace Smith School Gymnasium from 1:30 till 3 p.m. They're expecting approximately 32 agencies to offer a wide variety of health, social, and outreach activities. The goal is to increase the involvement of agency participation in the fair and to build relationships between Calipatria and Nyland families. The event will offer informational health and wellness booths, health screenings, intervention and prevention information, music, food, dance, painting, giveaways, and more. For more information, contact the Calipatria Nyland Family Resource Center. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley, the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at El Centro Motors, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Let's talk about it, bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. or on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5, or log on to kxoradio.com for a podcast of the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
And it's page 2 of the local news. Plus weather, brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland. They're open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30, and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, 7 a.m. till 3 p.m.
The jobless rate, it began the year slightly higher than how it ended last year. January is the latest unemployment rate available. The numbers were released Friday morning. The unemployment report is provided by the Labor Market Information Division of the Employment Development Department. According to the latest report, unemployment in January was 15.6%. That is up from a revised 14% in December of last year, and below the year-ago estimate of 17.3%. This compares to an unadjusted unemployment rate of 5.5% for the state, 4.4% for the nation during the same period. According to the report, there were 11,100 eligible workers unemployed in January out of a labor force of 71,000. Caltrans has scheduled road construction. It will be on Imperial Avenue beginning today. Work will involve both north and southbound lanes from Adams Avenue to the El Centro city limits. Motorists can expect delays. It is recommended they may want to find an alternate route. Caltrans has detours in place for the required lane closures. The detours will be posted. The road maintenance will be next week on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from 7 till 6 p.m. and then again on March 21st through March 24th from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. And a special note, the Barberworth Brigadettes had an event scheduled for this coming Saturday, March the 19th. That event has been canceled, and it is rescheduled for sometime in the fall of this year. It has been postponed, if you would, but they're to announce the time for the fall coming up. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are two locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, high pressure will predominate across the desert Southwest this week, resulting in above normal temperatures and a continuation of the dry conditions. Temperatures will likely peak Tuesday or Wednesday, with highs potentially flirting with the 90-degree mark in the Imperial Valley and Yuma. After a brief cool down Thursday, temperatures will rebound again, possibly approaching the 90-degree mark Saturday. Cooler conditions are then expected by Sunday. Breezy afternoon conditions will be possible at times, with a couple of passing weak disturbances today and midweek. 87 the high yesterday, 46 the low. Sunny today with a high near 86. Light wind becoming north about 5 miles an hour. Tonight mostly clear with a low around 53. South wind about 5 miles an hour becoming west-southwest. And Tuesday sunny with a high near 91. South-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming calm in the afternoon. 50 degrees, 58% relative humidity, wind out of the west at 5 to 7 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news brought to you by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience. Here's an idea, something special. Visit the Peanut Patch in Yuma. The Peanut Patch. It's an extraordinary place. And, well, they've got so many things, so much more than peanuts. The Peanut Patch. Homemade chocolates in either bark or cluster forms. They make their own fresh English toffee. Pecan turtles made from a special recipe starting from scratch. Yogurt-covered peanuts, raisins, almonds, and more. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Well, Google the Peanut Patch. Find them on the web, thepeanutpatch.com. You'll get directions, and then spend a day at the Peanut Patch. They are open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. A great way to spend some time. And by the way, great gift packs that you can ship anywhere in the world. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. And it's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action. Nets top the Knicks, 110-107. Clippers club the Pistons, 106-102. It was the Mavericks outlasting the Celtics, 95-92. 76ers went overtime before they beat the Magic, 116-114. Hawks got by the Pacers, 131-128. Pelicans beat up on the Rockets, 130-105. Grizzlies topped the Thunder, 125-118. Oh! LeBron and the Lakers lost again. Yeah, hey, put together a team of all-stars and they can't play together. It's a team sport. Suns beat the Lakers 140-111.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneers services, visit pmhd.org today.
Baseball, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa thought he had found a home with the Minnesota Twins, but then he got traded to the New York Yankees along with former American League MVP Josh Donaldson and catcher Ben Rortvedt. And, it cost the Yankees catcher Gary Sanchez and infielder Gio Urshela. Free agent slugger Nelson Cruz and the Washington Nationals have reached agreement on a one-year, $15 million deal. Don't forget, it is NCAA men's basketball action, and we've got a bunch of games right here on AM 1230 as we bring you March Madness. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs. From business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. And financial news with a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. With the Dow, S&P 500, and the NASDAQ all moving higher, but pressure. Yeah, lots of things going on. The Dow right now up 413 points at 33,355. The S&P 500 is at 4244. That's up 40 points. The NASDAQ up 52 points at 12,896. Gold down $25.80 an ounce. Oil down $8.91 a barrel. Russia's war in Ukraine is roiling the global economy, but China's response to its worst outbreak of COVID-19 in 2 years means, more lockdowns and another threat to the economy. And speaking of threats to the economy, the Ukraine, they produce about half of the world's neon output. And neon, well, for use in chips right now, that's kind of cloudy. The Fed expected to issue some guidance this week, and that also will affect the markets.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
It will be sunny today with a high near 86, light wind becoming north about 5 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 53, south wind about 5 miles an hour becoming west-southwest. And Tuesday will be sunny with a high near 91, south-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour becoming calm in the afternoon. Right now, downtown, we've jumped to 53 degrees, 48% relative humidity, wind out of the west-southwest at 325 miles per hour. And that's it for financial news and the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro.
At Burgers and Beer, we want to make your every visit a great visit. We want you to have great service. We want your taste buds to dance with happiness and your thirst to be quenched. We want you to enjoy great sports and great music. But most of all, we want you to enjoy your friends, your family, your date, your business meal, your party, your mom, your dad, and even Aunt Karen. At Burgers and Beer, we're all about you. 5 locations to serve you: El Centro, Yuma, Temecula, La Quinta, and Rancho Mirage.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kafin. Ukrainian and Russian diplomats are talking as the invasion intensifies. Officials now estimate nearly 3 million people have fled Ukraine since it all began.
Again today, Ukraine will try to get people out. 10 humanitarian corridors have been set up to allow people to leave from places like Kyiv and Mariupol. This man, speaking through an interpreter, just escaped from Mariupol. People there, he says, are desperate.
It was mass looting. It was not just marauders, but everybody. Ordinary people started looting everything, all shops, pharmacies, supermarkets, everything.
For the corridors to work, though, Russian troops have to allow the convoys of people to get through safely, and that has rarely happened. Steve Futterman, CBS News, at the Poland-Ukraine border.
Dr. David Calloway is with an international response group. He tells CBS Mornings he and others are trying to get medicine to people who need it.
This crisis is unfolding at such a scale and with such speed, and with apparent disregard for humanitarian actors and hospitals and civilian populations, that it is creating a massive crisis in Europe, which could frankly destabilize a lot of the systems around here.
Well, CBS's Nancy Cordes on American efforts to keep China out of the picture.
The Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson is calling these reports that Russia is seeking military aid from China disinformation. But U.S. officials tell us it's true. And the White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan is traveling to Rome today to meet with Chinese officials. And he says he will warn them not to help Vladimir Putin.
There's word Ukraine's President Zelensky will deliver a virtual address to the U.S. Congress on Wednesday. Can physical fitness play a role in helping fend off a debilitating disease? CBS's Jim Krasula has the latest research.
A new study from the American Academy of Neurology has found that those people who are most fit are a third less likely to develop Alzheimer's. The study involved nearly 650,000 veterans over a 10-year period.
A SkyWest flight from Huntsville, Alabama to Denver diverted to Wichita after someone on board became unruly. A passenger says the woman was demanding more alcohol and refused to wear a face mask. Tom Brady's return to the NFL ends a 6-week retirement. On social media, he said his place is still on the field and not in the stands. Jonathan Jones of CBS Sports says his place is already solidly in the record books.
When he starts week 1 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, he will have that record at 45-plus years old as being the oldest starting quarterback in NFL history.
On Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 410 points. This is CBS News.
There's always something new under the sun. CBS Mornings, weekdays on CBS.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents. And Doug.
Check it out, Limu. A roadside carnival.
Step right up, folks. Test your strength. Come see the fire-breathing baby.
Let's fan out and tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Look! An emu wearing sunglasses!
Limu, you're famous. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Do you think all premium fuels are the same? Well, your engine doesn't. Shell V-Power Nitro Plus helps keep your engine running like new because it's engineered to defend against 4 main engine threats: gunk, wear, corrosion, and friction. So next time, choose Shell's most advanced fuel ever. It's fuel for thought. In engines that continuously use Shell V-Power Nitro Plus premium gasoline.
The British version of the Oscars, the BAFTA Awards.
The Power of the Dog.
Jane Campion's moody Gothic Western won Best Picture. Campion also won Best Director. Will Smith won Best Actor for his role as Richard Williams, father of tennis stars Venus and Serena in King Richard. But Lady Gaga lost out to local talent Joanna Scanlon, who won Best Actress for her role in After Love, a low-budget movie about a white Muslim convert who uncovers her husband's secret past. Vicki Barker, CBS News, London.
The Power of the Dog, Jane Campion and Will Smith also won Critics' Choice Awards. Not everyone is maybe cheering for Tom Brady's return to the NFL. Consider the person who spent $518,000 at auction just 2 days before Brady unretired for the quarterback's last touchdown ball. It was thrown in the Bucs' playoff loss to the LA Rams. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Who's the honcho around here?
Carroll Buckley.
I am. Where are you?
Carroll Buckley.
You broadcast me out on the radio. 12:30.